Master's fault. This is a video that I'm making, and it's all Blaster Master's fault. Ow! Wow. Appeal to personal incredulity is a logical fallacy that takes the form of basically, I can't believe that this is true. I don't understand it. I can't think of any answer. Therefore, the answer must be fill in the blank. So, I don't understand. I can't believe it. It can't possibly be this. Therefore, this is the answer. It's jumping from I don't know to a conclusion that is unwarranted. It is a logical fallacy. Why? Well, just because you don't understand something or you don't believe something, that doesn't make that something untrue. It doesn't make it unreal. It doesn't mean it's not a thing. Simply not understanding how things works doesn't mean the thing doesn't work the way that you don't think that it does, and therefore that your answer must be right. After all, you need independent evidence for your answer. But you don't have that. You just have, I don't know, it's gotta be this. So, for an example, the door. Yes, the door to your room opens by itself, seemingly. And, well, how did that happen? It must have been someone. Well, no, it wasn't anyone. Maybe it was an animal. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't the windows. It wasn't... And you check out all these things. You go, well, I don't know. It must be a ghost. Yes, a ghost opened the door. How do you know that it's a ghost? Well, you don't know. He said, but it can't be these things. I don't understand how it happened. Well, that doesn't make it that your explanation is therefore true. Here's a couple examples of people, theists, performing this logical fallacy.
The concept of like there's no creator, no God, to me, and saying that this just happened out of the blue, like one person I know said this is one big happy accident. That's just stupid to me. Like, to think all of this stuff just came out of nowhere. It just came out of one big happy accident out of nowhere. And then that just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's kind of dumb, and I get it.
So there we have a clear example of the fallacy in action. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It seems kind of dumb to me. Therefore, my answer has to be right, because this one, I don't understand it. It looks dumb. It seems dumb. So, therefore, I must be right. But that's not logical. That's not coherent. That doesn't make your answer correct. It doesn't negate the possibility that the alternate explanation that you don't understand, that you don't get, that you think is stupid, is in fact the actual explanation. Now, I'm not saying that it is, but the fact that you think it is stupid or that you don't understand it does not negate it.
We're like, well, I don't see God, so their God doesn't exist. Well, like I told you, God is the seen and the unseen. You don't see the being, but you see the creation, okay? And, you see the being within the creation.
And if I was to say, well, I can't believe that you can see God everywhere, that too would be a version of personal incredulity. Simply because I don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. But we do need proof that it is there, and without that proof, then we don't know if it's there. Simply asserting that you see it does no good. You need to demonstrably demonstrate that it is, in fact, there.
Honestly, man, atheism just doesn't make sense, like, whatsoever. Honestly, if you're watching this right now and you're an atheist, I can't see how it, like, possibly makes sense.
And here we have another example of argument from incredulity. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's just so stupid. I'm just like, that doesn't make sense. Like, dude, like, really? y'all just don't make any sense to me. That's not an argument for anything other than the fact that it doesn't make sense to you. That's not logical, it's not rational, it doesn't get us anywhere. Okay, you don't understand it. So what? That doesn't make your conclusion, whatever it is, therefore true. Perhaps you need to study it so that you do understand it better.
Right, so to give you like some background, I was always religious, literally ever since a little child, as far back as I can remember.
And that's called indoctrination. If you'd always been an atheist ever since as far back as you would remember, that doesn't tell us the truth of the matter regarding what is actually true in reality. Whether it be theism or atheism, whatever you happen to be raised in doesn't necessarily make that thing true or false. So, whatever your background is not part of our search for the truth.
So God is seen and the unseen, alright? No one has seen God that I know of.
Wait, so how can it be seen in the unseen if no one's seen it? That doesn't make sense. Wait, that's the argument appeal to incredulity. I can't do that. Wait, explain how that works.
What was I saying? The one who neglects cardio, aerobic fitness, and also like the anaerobic fitness, which is like the muscles and shit, they are more likely to also neglect like the spiritual part of their lives, which is like God and its existence. Why? Because it's all responsibilities.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, and I'm not sure how that has anything to do with what we were talking about. You are aware that I'm examining the fallacy of personal credulity, right?
You see the creation, therefore you know a creator. It's like imagine if you went to a planet, okay? Let's say you went to a planet, no one's ever been there. You're the first person to go to this planet, okay? And you find
The fat people who don't care about their health, and it's like body positivity.
Anyway, so, the appeal to personal incredulity. Don't do it, because it's bad. Stop it. I'm not sure what happened there at the end, so I think we'll stop now before things get out of hand. Thanks for watching, and next time we'll look at a different logical fallacy maybe.
How do you think, like, what do you think happens when you die?
Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
I can't see God, so God doesn't exist, or this is one big happy accident, or
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Okay, well, anyways, thanks for watching. Be skeptical and stuff. Bye! That was a weird ending. It should be something that we can both visually get sensory input for. That's kind of a weird way to say that.